Good morning, everybody. It's your old pal over there, Metalhead here. Hope you're doing well. Just let you know that today, on the 16th of September 1977, Marc Bolan passed away in Barnes in a car crash. So 3 years ago, on his birthday, I went to the crash site, but never on his anniversary of death have I ever gone to his final resting place. I mean, I have paid my respects to his grave so many times like the last few years, but I've just never been able to bring myself to Golders Green on his anniversary of death, because it's quite a tragic tale that you know, he had just came so close to divorcing his last wife June. He was going to get married to his new African-American girlfriend Gloria. He had a beautiful boy called Roland, like Roland Bolan, but on birthday he was called like Roland Feld. So that was his birth name. And also he just like settled his like tax dispute with the UK government, because he was hiding away from the UK for many years because of the whole, like, you know, the big ass tax laws in the UK. So if Marc Bolan was alive today, he would be 73. Because he's like the same age as my mom, and he was also like the same age as Sam and Denny. So anyway, I'm just heading out the bus to make sure we wear masks. It's mandatory. So I'm at Golders Green right now, and I'm just going to get into Cafe Persia, which is across the road, and get myself an Iranian or Persian breakfast with tea instead of the ugly full English. I got my flowers from Marc, but I gotta remember you, when I buy flowers to take to Golders Green Crematorium, I don't just leave it for Marc. I leave one for Paul Kosov and a whole bunch for Lynn Fredericks, my good mate Foster in America, who put me in his documentary about Lynn Fredericks' life, so you should go check that out. Now look at that, it reminds you of Tehran and Isfahan over there. But first we visit Tehran. Breakfast is done, and that was very fullifying, all for under £6. So here we are at Golders Green. I got my roses ready, and I'm wearing my kippah, and I've got a flower memorial here for Marc Bolan, with a few mystic visits, left some lovely lyrics, lovely songs. Remembering Marc on his 45th anniversary, never forgetting always in our hearts, Suzu, Barry, and all the members of OMBFC 16. Last one, you make my life so beautiful with every line for every song. Your face, your words, your every smile, you really were a man of style. Your music songs worlds all day with my heart every single day. And though you're gone, sad but true, there's gotten over you. Your music plays with my head, which means that you cannot be dead. In my mind, I play your songs, so you, my wizard, excuse me, still live on.
Well done. See you around, I'll be back shortly.
Yes, sir. Have a good day. In case you were wondering, Marc isn't buried behind these walls. There's two memorial parks. They put that in 2000. They put that in 1997, I remember. People kept on nicking his actual marker. And that was put up on his 25th anniversary of death. And you can't forget Mr. Keith Moon. He just died a year later. There is no substitute. So this is the path I go where Marc Bolan is buried. There are a few people walking towards that path. They're actually setting up a live ceremony right now, and it'll be happening at 2 o'clock. So it's just after lunchtime at Golders Green Crematorium. There's a few people hanging out for the 2 o'clock service. At the grave of Marc Bolan, like over there, that's his bench that was put up a couple of years ago. And so if you ever want to visit where Marc Bolan is buried, just make sure you look for like this little, it's like a small hut, small closed hut. Yes. And here he is. Some of the roses are left for him. Some would be nice to light a candle. And write a bright song. Yeah. And letter from Laser Lady. So Marc is buried here with his parents. who only died like a few months of each other in 1991. So tragic. His brother's still alive, and this must be about in his 70s by now, yeah. So while I'm at it, here's Paul Costa for free, buried with his parents. God bless you, Paul. We all miss you. It's been like 44 years since you passed away. Actually, Paul passed away like a year before Marc did. And I couldn't come here today without visiting Lynn and Fredericks, or as she likes to be known, Lynn Sellers, Peter Sellers' third and last wife. So for Mr. Foster Hitchman in America, I leave 2 roses for your idol. God bless you, Lynn. So here's Marc's memorial bench, as you might have seen in my previous vlogs. But today there's a lovely photograph of him right here. Marc Bolan. Sensified. Signed, seal, thieves. It says here like, born March 5th, born to Boogie, 30th September 1947. Same year as my mum was born, in New Zealand, sorry. And Marc Bolan, always in our hearts, September 16th, 1977. And check out that artwork right there, it's handmade. Wish you, Marc, you're like a sanctuary of poets of memorial. That one looks pretty awesome. Colors here, purple and pink, guitar, Sims design. Oh, that one looks pretty nice. And before the memorial starts, there are more flowers, more cards, and even one of a white swan. Well, I've got to go see some friends today, as there's going to be a lot of people at the memorial service. So, with my medical conditions, I thought it's best if I leave now, before more people come in. So, one last look at the floral tribute. It's been ever growing. People are buying more roses, more different flowers. And look at these 2 identical cards from fans. It's just so great. And in honor of Marc Bolan, 43 years, we never forget you. I wasn't even born when Marc Bolan was boogieing, but the important thing is he influenced all the glam metal bands and future metal bands from the 80s, 90s, and now. God bless Marc Bolan.